Hi guys, thanks for joining again. Today, I want to share something with you guys that's something that's very special to us while we've been here in Kenya. Right now, I'm actually standing in the Nyaburi Integrated Junior Secondary School, and this particular section is the boarding section of the school. Now in Kenya, it's actually pretty common where a lot of these schools are boarding schools. And Nyaburi is no different. But with the exception, what makes this school so special is that it specifically focuses on students who have disabilities and are able to integrate them into a regular classroom setting. Now, across the street from this area is classrooms, the regular day classrooms where all the students go. And there, I think in this school year, there's, I think, over 400 students. On this side, this is the boarding side of the school itself, and there's about 80 students that live here during the school year. Right now, all the students are on break as the term just finished, and so that's why it's so empty. But like I said, this is where the students have their dormitory, there's a cafeteria, there is a rehab gym, the administration offices here as well too, and then they actually have a wheelchair maintenance shop as well too. So a lot kind of going on in this campus. But today I want to show you a little bit about this campus and some of the things that we want to be involved with. So I'm in front of the girls' dormitory now, and this section of the campus has the two other dormitories in front of me. And so I wanted to show you a little bit about this path that the students use most frequently. And so, it's okay if it was me walking around this pathway, but then for all these students, they have some sort of difficulty with their mobility. A lot of them use wheelchairs, some of them use walkers, or some of them use crutches. And so with those assistive devices and the challenges they have with their mobility, this is not safe for them. I've come on campus and I've seen the students with wheelchairs and they're just flying down this ramp. This is not like the safest grade of a path as well too. And so they're flying down uncontrolled. Some of them fall, hurt themselves. Some of them make them okay, but it's just not the greatest condition for these students. But I want to show you a little bit about the dormitories as well. So this is the floor of the girls' dormitory, and as you can see, it has all these cracks and holes and just in an overall poor condition. And you can see how difficult it would be to navigate these floors on a wheelchair. So as you can see here, the ceiling is in no better shape. Because there are holes in the roof, water gets in and damages the ceiling tiles, and you can see it starts falling apart, and there's mold that's growing, and it just needs to be replaced. This is the boys' dormitory, and I want to show you the condition of it. And this is the door to the dormitory itself, and obviously you can see it's broken and it doesn't fit well, so it doesn't do its job. These windows are also part of the boys' dormitory, and you can see that the glass is missing or cracked and needs to be replaced. Don't mind the cows, they're just here to cut the grass. But I want to show you out here just the outhouses or the latrines that the students have to use. So you can kind of see pretty much they're either holes in the ground or these kind of modified toilet seats. Pretty common here. But you can kind of see the condition of them. And again, it's one of those things where you have to ask yourself, like, you and I, no problem, we can just use the facilities. But for students who have some sort of difficulty with their mobility, who are using wheelchairs, who can't walk, I mean, oftentimes these students have to get off the wheelchairs and like crawl to the hole or just try to get themselves on the little toilet seat if they feel comfortable with using that. But pretty much this is what the facilities have to use while if they need to use the restroom. It doesn't get any easier for students to get access to showers. So they would leave the dormitory here and they would have to take this little concrete path and that stops and then they would have to continue on this dirt path around the building. Now you can see here how difficult it would be for students with wheelchairs or those who are using crutches or walkers that have to take this little path to get access to showers, which are housed in that separate building ahead. So these are the showers that the students have to use. In particular, these are the showers behind the boys' dormitory. And you can see here there's just a little pipe that pours out water, a little broken down chair for students to sit on if they need to. and there's four little stalls that pretty much look identical. Moving on, we're going to the kitchen on campus, and you can see here that, like most Kenyans, they use firewood and charcoal to prepare all the meals for the students. Unfortunately, the ventilation in the kitchen is so poor that the walls turn black because of smoke. And as you can imagine, it's such a poor condition to be in for the cooks. And you can obviously tell too the condition and the state of the kitchen, and that it needs to be upgraded for them to cook all the meals for the students. So this is the entryway into the boarding side of the school. The students have to use this dirt path in front of the gate that's steep and rocky and uneven, and then cross a busy road, and then navigate on a similar dirt path to their classrooms. And as you can imagine, it would be very difficult to use this every single day, or multiple times a day, using crutches and walkers and wheelchairs in order to safely get to and from classes. So that's kind of the conditions here on this school campus. Now, I just want to show you a little bit so that you guys can have a better idea of what these students have to deal with on a daily basis. Now, the exciting part about showing you all this is that we actually have plans on fixing a lot of things I showed you today. More specifically, we're looking into fixing the dormitories, and that entails the roofing, the ceiling, the flooring, the windows, getting a paint job, but then also potentially adding showers and toilets in each dormitory so that students don't have to worry about leaving the building in the middle of the night to go use the toilet or having to go outside the building to take a shower. So now it's within the dormitory, it's a lot more convenient for them, and that's something that we feel like is going to be very impactful for them on a daily basis. So in addition to adding showers and toilets, we're also looking into upgrading their septic system. Now currently, all the outhouses, the showers, it's just really all that wastewater just goes into a hole in the ground, a really shallow one actually. So we're looking into adding what they call a biodigester, and it's an enclosed system that is much more safe into handling all the waste that would accumulate here on campus. In addition to all that, we're looking into fixing all the pathways on campus so that they're safer for wheelchairs, and also adding handrails. We're also looking into upgrading the kitchen as well too, because the cooks here, they need a better facility. You know, all that smoke, it's really unsafe for them as well too. So we're looking to expand the kitchen, making sure the ventilation is much better for them and much safer so that they can better prepare food for the students here. And then lastly, we're looking into fixing the path from this boarding side of the campus to the classrooms across a busy street. So we want to make sure that path for students in wheelchairs and students who have trouble with their mobility is a lot safer for them to get to and from this campus. Now we've contacted a local contractor here, and all that work, we're looking at about 25,000 US dollars that we need to fund all that change, all this renovations. Now I know some of you have contacted us about what you guys can do to be involved with any project here in Kenya. So today, that's why I wanted to show you this. You know, this is the students here, they're really special. And you know, we feel like all these changes is going to have a huge impact on their lives here while they're students here at Nyaburi. So we wanted to share that with you, and I totally feel like $25,000 is totally achievable. And so if you feel like that's something that you want to contribute to and help us out with, I'm going to put a link in the description below of this video so you can know how to best donate for this project here. Again, I want to thank you so much for your time, and thank you for letting me share this special project with you guys. We hope you guys are doing well, and we thank you so much for all your love and support. We'll see you next time. Bye.